Good morning or evening, wherever you are in the world.
The connection that binds us as an interstellar.
While Patriarch Ronkar failed his subjects, Patriarch Zyarth made a name for himself fighting the Xenon. When the jump gate shutdown disconnected the realms, Zyarth the Provident prevented the split families around him from drifting apart. As a proud member of Family Newt, I joined Zyarth's expeditionary fleet to prove my worth to the Empire. Being recognized as an equal among the warriors has never been easy, but it is in my nature.
I do gotta get rid of them in months. Otherwise, I'll be staring. Hey, Vera, welcome in. Hopefully, you're doing well. Everybody. I appreciate everybody for the support.
And in his wisdom, the Patriarch of Osric graciously offers to accept your capitulation. Surrender now, and your executions will be honorable and swift.
Basically.
Commander, there is nobody left to surrender.
Good. No more useless negotiations. Inform the fleet.
All pilots, you have performed as expected. Distraction dealt with. Military campaign against wretched Argon creatures can continue. Patriarch expects true split to show initiative.
There's a station out in the distance.
Enemy spotted.
Hey, Letty, welcome in.
Buffalo. Elephant. Unknown station.
Not much longer.
Unknown station.
Argon station over there.
Smart chip factory. Solar power plant.
I have to get rid of them. This contract, I don't really care for them. Done a little damage.
Civilian ship D. Smart chip factory.
I knew I could count on you.
I'm just grabbing that for now because I can't.
Thank you.
I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have one. Second one. Gotta do what you can to make money. Thought I heard you.
If you are receiving this transmission, my plan is working. Now, just need to dial in the Heretic's end coordinates and... Oh, I must go now. My captors will soon return, and there is so much more to prepare.
That's the Boza Tom mission. That gets you your, I just seen him. Possible.
Docking granted. Civilian ship D.
Hey John, welcome in. This one I gotta wait for. I gotta claim 3 different systems. Didn't know we were doing that this early in the game. Hey bud, welcome in.
Thank you.
Right now I'm just repairing
Docking aborted.
some, doing some quick missions and, repairing some stand-in. The more places you got to buy from, the better. As far as I'm concerned, split. Alright. We'll go do this mission real quick.
Empty space.
Hey Wildcat, welcome in. There you go. Let me go to your channel quick. Move this down here. This game's actually not new. It's been out for a long time. It's just one of them games that nobody really knows about. Let's see, when was it released? (2018). November 2018. I got a lot of hours in it, but I usually leave it run so it plays itself. It's the easiest way to make money. Once you get established, that is. Hey, Lean, welcome in. Wildcat, if you ever look at the chat, it's always blue. Unless somebody specifically says not to. I do that so everybody can connect to each other. That way everybody's got a chance to grow. Which is also why the next time you come in, you'll have an auto shout out. That's what I was doing when you first came in. I open up your channel, I make sure that I'm connected to everybody that's not a mod. I make sure they got content and all that stuff. Then if they got content, I make them a mod. Post their link, and then I leave a tab open so I know which ones to turn into selfies. Auto shoutouts. There we go. There's that. I'll check over here to make sure that there ain't no readies. Because that's the easiest way to get your standings up. You gotta have a lot of standings just to even do anything in this. You gotta get to 20 before you can start buying the big ship. Need a lot of cash too. Okay, mission offer, manager.
Jump gate, 2 grand.
You can build all the ships, you can build all the stations, you build all the production, you build everything. Good night, Pito, welcome in. Like all the stations and stuff that you see, you can build it yourself. All the ships you can fly, every single ship in this game you can fly, you can build. And you can set up your own fleets and they'll fight with you, and it's kind of a pain to start out. Because you gotta make money. And then you gotta start employing like miners and stuff to mine and sell the resources to make money, and then you build your own stations to produce resources to sell. And you gotta, like this guy that I'm doing the mission for right now, he basically gives you your own station. It's not really a big station, but You'll find out. I don't want to spoil too much. I got like 6,500 hours in this game. But a lot of it's like letting it run overnight. Eventually you can get CETA, which is basically a time dilation device that speeds up time. I don't really like using it because your ships seem to die more. But it's really handy for like the beginning when you're trying to get set up and established. Up to 37,000, which ain't very much.
Entering system 2 grand.
Hey Anderson Muckman. I actually played a little bit of this. I got a playlist of my first playthrough at Terran, but I didn't really finish it. I got busy on everything else, and I was grinding my watch hours, and this wasn't doing that great at the time. But it's a really fun game. I love it. If you're into space games, this is one of the better ones. And you can even start out with like X3. X3 is basically the same thing. The only difference is you gotta do everything from your headquarters. As far as building ships and stuff.
In the name of Argon Federation, and with the mandate of the Federal Presidency, we come in peace. We seek safe passage to the rumored lost colonies of our fellow Argon citizens.
Hey, Charmaine, welcome in.
Cerberus, Vanguard. Nova, Vanguard.
They'll actually attack my stuff because they're at war with the split.
Come on! Yes! Folks, the Hyperion is on my Gravidar again.
This
And
is
there
another
she
one.
is, again. She should have been decommissioned and abandoned after all that time, but apparently not.
That's one
Whoa,
of the
is she trying to shake me off? Not happening.
free
I'm staying
big
right on her
shits that you
tail.
get. So I could probably do that quick. I might as well. Because that will give me some of the, well, a bigger ship.
Try talking less. You might fly better.
I don't really feel like playing them. I mean, they'd be pretty easy anyway. They're only Argon.
Requesting permission stop. Docking permission granted.
Kestrel. Sentinel.
Hello there. Konnichiwa. Of course, that's the whole point. Name's Myrna Ray. I'm a hands-on historian. I'm
Hey,
casting
Mama,
for
welcome
posterity.
in. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well.
Well, I'm on the heels of an old ship prototype that shouldn't exist. I feel everyone should know about it. Oh, so you did listen in on my casts. Yes, the Hyperion, an old Paranid prototype from long ago. It took me ages to track it down. Yes, thank you. Except that it's still active. Someone or something is commanding it. I wasn't prepared for that. No, not really. Well, kind of, maybe, possibly. Listen. Okay, yes. I need assistance. Will you help me? Oh, that's brilliant! Let me upload the tracking info to your onboard computer, and let's get on with it. Here's the rundown. Most ships' energy signatures are so similar that it's hard to detect and differentiate them, especially hours after they've passed. Fortunately, the Hyperion isn't like most ships. Its energy signature is quite unique. However, my onboard AI core still needs to perform complex Fourier transformations to tease the signal from the noise. Here's how we'll do it. You scan a gate or a transit accelerator and send me the data via an encrypted channel. I'll pass it through the AI core, and once it's done its analysis, we'll know whether the Hyperion has recently passed through. To summarize, scan, send me the data, wait a bit, and I'll let you know. Simple as that.
Jump gate. Unknown sector.
remember correctly, you gotta be like 5 TAM gate. Maybe it's this side, I don't know. But it's one of these.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Myrna here. Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink the data.
I know there's like 4 or 5 gates here. Hey, Blue, welcome in. Hang on. I'm here. Blue's gotta be blue. There you go. It is a very fun game. And that way I can get you your auto shout out. No problem. Hey Lucy, welcome in.
You're finished.
Jump gate. Unknown sector.
Are you having a laugh?
Alright, my AI core has stopped crunching numbers. Now let's have a look. Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
Kind of a pain in the butt. Because most of these zones are going to be
Entering system. Atikvaz.
This automated message is being broadcast exclusively in the proximity of Heredit's End. Signs indicate that we will imminently witness the extraordinarily rare reactivation of a jump gate. The Alliance of the Word has assembled an expedition
I'll
to
try to
study
do that
this rare
too.
event. A reactivation, able to be investigated scientifically, is an exceedingly uncommon opportunity. You are welcome to join us.
Myrna here. Alright, new sector, old procedure, you know the drill. Scan gates and accelerators, uplink your data, and let me crunch the numbers. Let's do this. Nope, results turn up blank. The old ship didn't pass through this one. Let's try elsewhere.
Hey, Biscuit, welcome in. No problem there, Blue. I appreciate everybody. Thanks, Blue.
You're in for it. Mercury, unknown object.
Oh, me too. That's why I go to so many channels. I can't always afford to be a member to everything.
Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
If I remember
Entering
correctly, this takes me
system.
to
Argon Prime.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
get past all these guys.
You're in for it.
Hopefully not get blown up by the time I get there, man.
Gosh! 98% the Hyperion went through here. Back on track.
Entering system. Second contact.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
And if I remember correctly, second contact gonna be over there somewhere.
It's space.
That's over here. I'm pretty sure of it. Hey, Lakana, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Besides, I'll need a ship to protect.
Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
Entering system. The Void.
Hello again. Scan all gates and accelerators in this sector. Myrna out.
This sector, you gotta watch it. Because where all the asteroids are, it's dangerous. Mama. Welcome in. Like I said, it's kind of a slow start to this game, but once you get rolling, it goes pretty good. I do like to split ships though. Splitting the turns have probably the most powerful ship. Oh no, not for a while. Maybe when Black Ops 7 comes out. Although I don't know, you can really get lost in this game.
The AI core estimates a less than 3% chance that the Hyperion went through here. I'd say try scanning another one.
Now if I remember correctly, the other one... I think that's the one I came from. Oh no. That's the one I came from. If I remember correctly, there's like 4 gates in this sector. Oh, maybe that is. This is X4 Foundation. It's a space game where you trade, build, fight. There's actually a really big story to it, but I've been playing since like like the first game. I forget what it's called. I'm gonna do it now. I haven't played it in forever. Most people haven't. It's kind of one of them sleeper games that people... What I like to call it, a sleeper game. A lot of people don't hear about it, but it's a really good game. Like, you can build all the ships, all the stations. Yeah, this is 2018. So not horribly old. It's like 8 years old already. Hey, no good.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
By the way, let me get you your channel out, AK Mama. I'll get you your auto shout out too.
Ships are now being dispatched. Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
I'll know what system it is as soon as I get there.
Entering system. Frontier Edge.
Myrna here. Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink the data.
Unknown object.
But this is basically how this mission goes. It's just, scan, rinse, and repeat until you find the shit. They added this one a couple of years ago.
Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go!
Entering system. War belt.
Myrna here. Please scan local gates and transit accelerators and uplink
This is
the
a
data.
harder one to find. I think there's one right there. Like, it'd be nice to have these systems. Because between that one and that one, it's got all your production. Other than ice for food. Which I believe is the next system over. They actually added another sector, or a couple sectors to this after the new update. Every time they add an expansion or something, they add so many new sectors. It's a pretty big map once you uncover it. Hey Grant, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night, everybody, or day. That's definitely a gate. Starter ships are kind of junk. I'm doing pretty good. Been working my little tail off at work. Yeah, it's almost towards the end. It's like 7, yeah, about 7:30 right now. I don't even know exactly what time it is. And actually, it looks like I gotta get Letty and Grant. So we'll go to channel. No, Grant doesn't have any content. Go to channel. Yeah.
Yes! It's a winner! The ship for sure passed through this one. Let's go! Myrna here. Alright, new sector, old procedure, you know the drill. Scan gates and accelerators, uplink your data, and let me crunch the numbers. Let's do this.
It's right here. If I remember correctly, this system has info. Yeah, that one's got helium, hydrogen, methane ore. That one's got silicon. Oh, that one's just got sunlight. I just don't think it close enough yet. I'm pretty sure this one has ice. This is a very early, easy to get ship. That's very good. It just has kind of weak shields. Must have been too close to an item. Takes a little bit to get used to get built up where you can actually start doing stuff. Yeah, here's the ice.
Oh gosh, we found her! Would you look at that? There she is! The Hyperion right under our noses! Absolutely brilliant!
Hyperion.
Pyramids aren't that bad either.
Communications facility.
They got some good medium ships, but they're large ships suck.
This is Myrna Ray calling the pilot entity of the Hyperion. Do you copy? Somebody is listening but not answering. I wonder if it's the ship's AGI or a sentient. What do we make of that? Wait a minute. Hyperion is not its original name. And if it's an old Paranid on board AGI, or even a live Paranid, maybe we should sprinkle in some of that sacral terminology. Behold. We extend our greetings to the dignified vessel of the Paranid Empire, the sacred, Galleon Trinity.
We are Lord Chaplain Orman Quetzal, Special Envoy of the Pontifex Maximus Paranidia of the Paranid Empire.
Blimey, the Orman Quetzal, the last known commander of the Trinity.
The onboard computer of this galleon, with grace, prompted us to uncocoon only recently, upon sensing the jump gate's eye opening after its long and dreamless slumber. We believed the dark had yielded to the break of day, but alas it had not. Instead, we found our community upended, every gate overturned. We
I think I understand, Olmanket Slat. You were trapped in this sector when the gates fell, almost 30 years ago. Now you are seeking communion again. But the Paranid Empire, once an unwavering bastion against the forces of entropy, it has splintered. I understand that perfectly. Truly, I do.
Do you two eyes? Then enlighten us where to turn to. Where to mend the Paranid's proud spirit. Where to reapply the sacred axioms. To restore what was lost. Where to find communion and purpose again.
The god realm of the Paranid has changed from when it was known as an empire. That much is true. But as far as I can tell, it's still the most similar to its former self. I'm certain you'll find your answers there.
We have weighed your counsel 2 eyes and found it convincing enough. Thus, we shall direct our proud galleon to the Paranid settlement you speak of. We anticipate your presence there.
I know it'll take quite a while for him to get there. So, mission manager. We'll go there.
Jump gate, War Belt.
Doesn't matter which side you go in on.
Entering system, War Belt. Jump gate, Frontier Edge.
Too many enemies in order to actually autopilot. And you can get the fly sticks and all that stuff, or just do it with keyboard and mouse. That's all I ever do.
Entering system, Frontier Edge.
Now one thing you can do too, as far as this, every once in a while these asteroids will show a flash. If you pay attention. And there's crystals that you can mine and sell. Can make a lot of money real quick.
V. Jumpgate. The Void.
That's
V.
Xenon. Xenon are AI that the humans created to terraform, and they turned against them. They don't always have them. Certain sectors seem to be better at them than others. I'm not seeing any.
PE.
That's a medium class shit. And the cock are AIs. And you can even capture their ships too.
Entering system. The Void.
This congregation adopted us readily and recognized our holy mission.
Not just the void. See them green thing? You don't want to get in there. It'll eat through your shields in your hull real quick.
Entering system. Second contact.
So, Jonas?
Please hold. We don't cook any. I have nothing to hide. Scan is clear. You're free to go. Strike it on that.
They introduced these super highways with
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Rebirth, and nobody really liked them because Rebirth was really buggy when it first came out. But Rebirth is actually pretty good now. I like it. I actually kind of like the ships in that one better.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
That's where I'm going.
Entering system. Morningstar.
A lot has changed, some of which beyond recognition. We will take our time to update our understanding.
Okay, so that one's reasonable.
Get spaced!
As long as they don't hit you, you're good. If they hit you, then you gotta start over. It'll take you out of travel drive.
Engaging.
Requesting immediate backup.
Striking.
You're in trouble now.
Technology and scientific understanding have progressed considerably since we cocooned.
Entering system. Heretics End.
So actually, I got the other thing.
Attention! Denizens of Heretics End. Please evacuate the designated area immediately.
What's going on? Sir, we are picking up an unusually high energy signature.
Empty space.
It seems like a Terran.
Goodness me! It worked! I made the jump! Ha-ha! Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Excuse me, Traveler. Did you hear the Alliance broadcast? I wonder, would you be interested in collaborating with one of the greatest scientific minds of our time? I am Bozo Tar. As far as I am aware, I am the only Boar on this side of the network schism. I am currently in the market for some personal assistance. Should you be interested, please do come for a face-to-face chat.
Docking granted.
I doubt this one has the auto dock. Such a pain.
We want to acknowledge the invaluable help and counsel we received from you, now that we have found communion with this sacred congregation that adopted us so readily.
Hey, BCM, welcome in.
Welcome aboard the mystery installation. I do apologize for the mess. I only recently escaped my split captors. Can you believe they
Joji,
forced me to develop weapons? Anyway, I have not yet had sufficient opportunity to undertake much housekeeping. Best not to dwell on the past. All is well now. The installation seems vaguely to be of Terran origin, but it is certainly no run-of-the-mill station. It is equipped with uncommonly advanced research facilities. Frankly, I am rather longing to immerse myself in the lab and focus wholly on science. This brings me to This installation is equipped for habitation of all races, and this room seems to be some sort of research area.
I expect I could spend
Thank you very
years
much.
poring over the data contained in these systems. Hello there.
I still gotta make some more, but I'm waiting on points so I can make them.
Yes, I have already made some progress. There appears to be
Hey,
several
Lassie,
things we
welcome
can
in.
research at this facility. Please take a look. Hello there. It appears, as you can see, there is much to do. I personally find mention of this teleportation irresistible. But I
Yeah,
leave it up to you to decide what we research first.
That's like
Please note that
bad.
these research items have certain requirements.
Because once you get to this one, you can teleport anywhere as long as you got a ship or station or allies ships and station. And Lazzy, if you look at your video, you'll see you're only streaming in 720 or whatever. If you bump up your bit rate a little bit, you can stream in 1080. Plus it'll help out on your video quality a little bit. Lazzy's a new streamer. Very dear, nice guy. He just made his first couple videos. AK Mama's a new streamer too. Which I'm not too worried about upgrading everything right now. Because I gotta work on some other stuff.
ASP.
Alright. Now I should be right here. Now the next system. Oh. Yeah, that's much better. Bitrate is how much data your stream can handle. The better the bitrate, the higher the quality of video and everything else. I don't use OBS, so I can't really help you out with that part. Streamlabs is kind of easy. All you do is go under your setting, which I'm sure is probably pretty much the same thing. we'll put it at 10. And welcome in. Which actually, I wonder, yep, she's already live. So I'll open up a tab for her.
Go into the fold.
ABCM's a big time supporter of my channel. So is Ann. And so is everybody else here. Love y'all. Hi Megan, Doza, welcome in. Actually, I better pause it for a second, cause I gotta go to channel on you. Go to channel on you. Charmaine, I think I already got you, but you were here earlier. Pamela, I got Minnie. I can't remember if I got Minnie. I don't think so. Hopefully all you ladies are having a wonderful day. This next sector is going to be a Xenon zone. That's why I kind of paused it.
Of course, everyone is welcome to attend the investigation, though please do remain at a safe distance until the risks are more clear.
So many ships! I cannot believe we are actually here, ready to witness something truly historic.
This is the start
The
for
Terran
the
Secret Service has been alerted to potential gate activity. The Intervention Corps has been ordered to undertake a threat assessment with regard to the potential impact on Sol territories. We can only guarantee everyone's safety as long as the expedition remains close to the intervention fleet. However, we advise everyone to stay clear of our firing arcs.
Initial scans indicate some activity. We will need to get closer for a more thorough read of the situation. Mission Specialist, approach the gate yourself and interface with it to initialize a direct data stream for our onboard science team.
Affirmative. Approaching the jump gate. Activating scanner. Accessing nacelle.
Data stream is initialized. looks like...
Go back to the egg, you
Fall back! Swipe.
Battle stations. Prepare to engage.
Hey, Anonymous, welcome in.
Nothing?
Well then. Intervention Corps. Prepare for traversal.
The expedition shall follow close behind. Mission Specialist, remain here and establish an outpost to derive a complete reading of the gate's coordinate data.
On it, sir. Godspeed, everyone.
And of course, it's on the way to where I gotta go, so.
Is that the best you can do?
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
That was an accident. Oh no. Wrong jump gate. Hey Abby, welcome in. Charmaine, welcome in. Hopefully you ladies are having a wonderful day. And all you gentlemen too.
Entering system. Heretics End.
There should be another gate somewhere close there. That takes me over to the other place. Kind of just like right over here.
You cannot destroy me that easily. It's an unsystem and no one to trade with. How very unfortunate. We shall turn towards more promising and
Wondering.
adventures.
I forgot that they added the boron stuff. Well, they probably moved the gate a little bit. Yeah, it's gotta be like right over here. Might just not see it because it's Fog of Warcraft. That's the one I came from, isn't it? Oh, that's a different one. That might be it. Definitely a different one. Hey Shane, welcome in. Perry, welcome in. Johnny Appleweed, welcome in. Hopefully y'all having a great night.
Unknown object.
That one's probably the one I came in on. Hey, Story, welcome in. Most people usually don't, because I'm always bouncing channels and stuff too.
Entering system. Wretched skies.
Yeah, there we go. But I could have swore that. This used to be a. Maybe not.
Missile component factory.
I gotta get some stand-ins and money so I can start building ships.
Smuggling vessel found nearby.
Civilian ship B.
Hull integrity is marginal. Please stop shooting.
Oops. By destroying them little civilian ships that are red, it gains faction. This is the quickest way to gain faction with anybody. That's an accelerator. And you want to know where all these stations are anyway.
Thanks for your help.
I gotta get to 20 in order to buy the bigger ships eventually. But it costs a lot of money too. Hey Lacano, welcome in. Hey Lean, welcome in. Let me grab them real quick. All right. I think there's a shipyard in this sector. Maybe not. That's smuggling vessel right there somewhere. I just heard you. Oh, there he is. I thought he was over there.
Civilian ship B. Docking granted. Docking aborted.
Gives you a little bit of money and stuff. And looks like there's a station over there. Next to the accelerator.
Thanks for your help.
You don't get much money for it, but some money is better than no money.
Unknown object.
Welcome in, Dens. You gotta watch it though if you're carrying illegal goods. There are police that fly around. You You can actually see them. Okay, where are you? Usually they're around the docks, mostly.
Civilian ship D.
Okay, see, this is a mission.
I knew I could count on you.
That's a
Mission
good one.
interrupted. New mission activated.
See, these to where I gotta attack factions. I try not to do them. Now these missions you gotta watch out for too. Because they're proximity mines. So you can't get too close, otherwise you'll trigger them.
Requesting permission to dock.
Cobra.
Permission granted.
100 some camo in, yeah. So we're good for some fast travel. Which this is actually slow. Once you upgrade the engines to like MK3, these ships are really quick. Some of the fastest in the game. Shift 1 to trigger the fast travel mode. Shift 2 does the scanning range. And 3 does the long range scanner. Which will pick up all these ships and stuff. They'll put them as a check mark. Unidentified object. So now that I'm starting to get close. They actually changed the boost. See them blue dots? Those are mine. But this right here is your boost bar now. It used to take your shields. But I think too many people got
Unknown object.
a little pissy with it.
Friend foe mine.
See, these guns don't have very good range. That's why they're coming at me.
You're wrecking my shields!
What I need to do is upgrade my guns for these missions. Now this one, better off to go around. So I'm not triggering it into that ship.
Thanks for your help.
And bam, 80,000. Now that's an accelerator right there. That's probably a new station right there. Or a big ship.
Unknown station.
See if he's got any mission. Sometimes you gotta protect the station from Xenon mission. Hey Brian, welcome in. Hopefully you have a wonderful day or night. Looks like this station's been attacked. Yeah, you can see that
Corral Kami.
Somebody was attacking the station. This section got damaged. There's definitely a road around. There he is.
Civilian ship B.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory. Carry on, you clean.
Like I said, the police will scan you, and certain goods in certain areas are illegal. Got that one, got that one, got that one. Yeah, that one's a good one. I gotta do that one too. That one unlocks the boron. There's a mission you can do that couple $100,000. Yeah, there's another station out there. As you get closer, you can see more stations and stuff. Eventually I'll have to deploy satellites around them so I can constantly watch them. Yep, I thought there was a ship warp here. This is
Split Wharf.
one of the modules that you need. This allows you to build the small ships. Small and medium.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
This is where you buy ships.
Illegal liaison drone detected.
Alright, where do you go? You want to be inside.
Docking granted.
Or not. These are on here somewhere. Hopefully I'll find them before it docked.
Civilian ship C.
And player information. Faction representative. See, it doesn't seem to go up as much as it used to. But either way, it's nice. You used to get one per kill.
Thanks for your help.
Successfully docked.
We are pleased to welcome you aboard.
These are the small ships. And you can actually get these guys to start out. And you gotta go at least minimum preset. So to actually build this ship, the whole thing, for your first miner is 291,000. And that's just for little dinky stuff. Then you can get going to the medium. And this has your frigates and stuff, and then your gas miners, your transports, and your
Requesting permission to
little bit bigger mineral miners.
Split Wharf.
So, it should be over here somewhere. Once I get past the station. Which actually might even be that one.
Unknown object.
Sorry to disrupt your magnificent focus. Hello there. An irksome ship has completed its travels right in this sector. Somehow, it is managing to distort the station's sensors, preventing me from witnessing a solar event in the Great Reef Nebula. I suggest you take care of this annoyance before it manages to disrupt even more observations.
Entering Wretched Skies 10.
See, I don't... This is a newer zone, I think. God Realm of the Paradise. Alright. So this is the one that I need. There.
Entering Wretched Skies 5. Family Phi.
That's that one. So there's another one like straight across here somewhere. That's the one I need. Hey Ryan. This game's been around forever. Well, actually, the series has been around forever. It's a German company that makes it. Yeah, this one was done in 2018. I think they're on the 4th expansion, 4th or 5th. They've always been pretty good. They usually start out a little bit buggy and then they get better. Just like any game anymore. Rebirth is when they first built the game engine that this runs on, because they built their own game engine, and that was a really buggy mess when it first came out, but I got quite a few hours in that too, like 2,500.
Entering Wretched Skies for Family Valka.
Up to 11.
Crane E. Gas. Ides Vanguard.
This is one of the hardest factions because everybody hates you. But they got really good shit.
Unknown station.
That one's gonna attack.
You go back to simulator. Learn to fly properly. Really? That was a bad...
Chimera.
I have plenty more of that.
Civilian ship C. Spice Farm.
I'm just trying to get all these stations and stuff mapped out while I'm here.
Thank you.
Unknown station.
Check for mission offers. The split usually get attacked pretty hard by a Xenon.
Elephant.
Coco.
EE.
She's such a turd. Hey, what you got?
Entering system. Family Zin.
Yeah, me too. You might have just died. This is the main money-making sector.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Usually, hopefully I get a good run. I am right here right now. That's the country background. All the stations are randomly generated. So every time you start, everything's in a different spot. And some items are gonna be less frequent than others. So the AI will pick up on the what's missing and eventually build it.
Unknown station.
That's an equipment dock. That's kind of like a wharf, but you can only repair and change out your equipment there. Yes, I know, you're a turd.
Unknown object.
I I already know what it is. It's a jump gate. To the next split zone. There's like 3 of them back to back, but
Refined Goods Complex.
refined goods, that's usually good. That means it's gonna be mostly metals and stuff. There's usually a few of them around here. Hey DJ, welcome in. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing day or night.
Docking permission granted.
Be nice to find some crystals while I'm here. First mission. That's a good one if you got a hauler. Or if you produce them.
Advanced Electronics Factory.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or a hull part. Yeah, we got a station there.
Plasma Conductor Factory.
Plasma.
Unknown Station.
Terrans are generally the easiest because you only need like 2 resources to build everything. Another ore refinery. So this one just does ore. These ones are either destroyed or they
Field coil factory.
getting built. Or maybe not. They just look like it.
Hull part factory.
Hull part. That's one of your main ones for your building. Anytime you build a station, you need a hull part.
Unknown station.
Hull parts and Claytronic.
Unknown ship. Split defense platform. Dragon. Raptor. Dragon. Monitor. Unknown station.
Docking permission granted.
Smart ship factory. That gate takes you to Xenon Zone.
Silicon refinery.
That's a good one.
Unknown station.
So basically, you just gotta explore, and then you gotta fight, and build.
Unknown station.
Refined goods, that means it's probably ore and silicon.
Unknown station.
Could be ice too. Water. Antimatter. There's usually about 3 mining complexes in here for refined goods and stuff. Sometimes there's 4. And the next zone up can have some more. There's like 3 of them in a row. already got a lot of the story missions unlocked.
Split equipment dock. Entering system. Family. Crit. Turret component factory. Unknown station.
Bump that one in. Yep, nice refinery.
Silicon refinery.
Silicon refinery.
Unknown station.
This is all the stuff that you need to build ships. Hello, third. That's a miner right there. Playtronics factory.
Missile component factory.
Missile component.
Unknown station.
That's probably a defensive station.
Dragon. Monitor. Raptor. Split defense platform.
Hey Lenora, welcome in. Vince, welcome in. I'll hook you up here in a minute. So it's pretty much got everything out here. I do need a lot more standing.
Unknown station.
A whole part. got everything built right here. Scanning array. Not sure if I already got these or not. But these are pretty much the main construction zones. Yeah, I already got them. There's some right here. Gotta really keep your eyes peeled. That's the gate I came in on. So we should be able to stuff with that. Research probe.
Asteroid.
Sometimes you'll find cock installations and stuff out this far. Not really finding anything, so I'm not sure if the next zone is the Xenon or not. One way to find out. I can't remember. It's been too long. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful night or day. That's the Xenon.
B.
Xenon has scout ships and big ships just like the rest of them. The Xenon are AI that was created to terraform from the Terrans, which is the people from Earth. And they boycotted and destroyed most of everything. Nancock is another form of AI.
Entering system. Rise Defiance.
Yeah, I think that. Yep. This is a Xenon zone. That's what I thought. And they're trying to build out here. That's it.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Oh, they do got a few
Jump
structures
gate.
out here.
Family. Split defense platform.
Which those will probably get wiped out pretty quick. There's a lot of Xenon in this few sectors around these split.
Entering system. Family. Crit.
So basically what I need to do is make some money. Roughly 200,000. You're right about there. So I should do actually a mission manager.
This is an historic expedition. Without compare in a lifetime, I am overjoyed to see you here. We were rather hoping to be enjoying a reunion with Kingdom End after gate reactivation. The most recent war on Missive indicates that this has been the overwhelming focus of their civilization's scientific resources, so you will forgive us, perhaps, for being seduced by the possibility. Telemetry shows that this system is annotated as watchful gaze, yet we cannot detect whether it is itself isolated or connects further to any number of other systems.
There's a mining ship I can get too, which will help me out tremendously. So right now they're buying refined metals. Either way, filter set in. Add remove wares. Ice. Or silicon. Not the greatest.
halt. We will be scanning your inventory. Carry on, you clean.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Kind of keeping my eyes peeled for some sparkles. Never know if you're gonna find some crystals. Does help out. Especially if you get the really rare crystals.
Entering system. Wretched Skies.
I'm not gonna hit that.
Entering Wretched Skies. 5, Family 5.
Some of the best ways to find it is to get on the superhighway and just run around.
Entering system. Heretics End.
How wonderful! You are here to deal with that sensor-distorting ship? Your much-anticipated arrival fills me with considerable relief and delight.
Not quite yet. I already know what he wants anyways. I don't even know if I got any navigation beacon. I only got 2. I know I'll probably need more.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Preliminary scans indicate that this system is uninhabited. No sign of boron or any other kind of life, biological or artificial.
This cannot be true. Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning? It has been so long. I really thought this might be the day I finally reconnect with my kin of the Fin.
Take heart, Boron Exile. You may yet be a step closer to your reunion. Explorer, we need some detailed system mapping. The task is in your hands. There is much to learn here. Long-range scans will be of particular benefit when exploring vast distances. Meridata has identified some points of potential interest. We are having trouble locking on to exact locations at this range. See if you can pinpoint them for us.
Empty space. Empty space.
That's what I'm supposed to
Unknown object.
do. That's a boron ship. I think this is the destroyed one though. Yep.
Oh my! Could that be?
By the Trinity, a boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look. Your ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
I do gotta admit, boron do have cool shit.
Assistant, I think you should suit up and investigate.
Asp.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
Gotta remember how to do it.
Encryption and reconstruction algorithm. The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some man. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
Asp.
Newmont Karet, sir. Our team confirms that the Heretics End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked with
do you spec?
Yes. Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypotheses would be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off General Comms. If you must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
These guns kind of suck. Should actually sell this stuff off and get something.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Something of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Okay, so I'm thinking it's like this here.
Explorer, you have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory. This is our first contact in the newly opened network. We have no idea of who they are, or their intentions. Investigate, and if possible make contact, but maintain vigilance.
Oh my! Aliens! Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament. Greetings. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosota, are you receiving this?
One moment, please. I am just finishing up some calculations.
What did you say? A boron? Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my ocular sensor organs deceiving me? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bosota, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Mila T, adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of the Word, please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Mila T.
I do not have any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed. Although we are less than clear on how this has occurred. There was speculation that the boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from your scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil. To meet a fellow boron after all these years is an incandescent joy. But to find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosota. We have all mourned this loss.
But without access to Kingdom End, your Queen and Parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
After the severance, there was a period of chaos, until a royal steward was appointed. I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A boron society not headed by a queen? This is somewhat hard to fathom.
Indeed, Bo-Sotar. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen, and Homeworld Nishla, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary, but under the Royal Steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Unknown object.
Yeah, I definitely can't follow. Yeah. 10:06. Ugh. Hey Naughty, welcome in.
Someone from beyond our realm. Surely this indicates that our reports are correct. The once dormant gate has indeed resumed its function and brought our province into alignment with our erstwhile allies. You must realize what this means. All the resources of the Commonwealth are now within reach. At long last, a chance to end the shortages. Pick up the pace.
I must warn you, the provinces adrift are not awash with the luxuries of the old kingdom. The pain of severance has been constant, but our economy has also suffered. The shortages of essential goods have cut deeply. Reconnection with the network may alleviate some of these issues, at least.
Entering system. Barren Shores.
Hopefully you're having a great day and night there, Dottie. Pretty sure it's day for it.
Neela T, you bring us guests, outsiders, with a fleet no less. What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward, I bring momentous news. The fleet, this Paranid-led fleet, it came from the Dormant Gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom End. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word, the
delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There is so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Neela T. By all means, accompany the delegation.
Explorer, you have
I hear
displayed
that.
some usefulness thus far. I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
You have clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward. I have some experiments to attend to, though I shall keep an eye on you.
This is weird docking. This is where I gotta be, right? So much nicer when you get the auto
Successful.
The boron capital ship. In all my days. A perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics. And with such flair. My current abode is penurious in comparison.
You got a pretty nice ship too. I'll have to do a boron run one of these times. That's the newest race.
My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Leda V, Royal Steward of the Provinces Adrift. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Paranid Empire. And once business is out of the way, I insist you join me on a more informal tour.
Esteemed Royal Steward Leda Wee, thank you for your most gracious welcome. You must forgive me. I, New Monkaret, am no Empire emissary. I represent the Alliance of the Word, a diplomatic forum and scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The provinces adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Paranid authorities. Though we do bring news which may bring joy. We have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited, fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago, we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron Core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire scientific resources are focused on understanding and manipulating jump gate technology. We humbly request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala!
I fail to understand. We ask for no more than your permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leader We, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Neela T, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider. Our guests have already made clear that the outside network, with all its resources, has been unable to connect with our homeworld. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I am sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, if we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand what is at stake. Please have patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous! The Boron Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please?
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
This is absurd. Our work is of the utmost importance. Your obduracy is beyond me. I shall take my leave. Heading to the dock, awaiting pickup.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. From time to time, I spend the waking nights pondering the very same question. It would be misleading to cast blame for all our miseries on the Great Shutdown. In fact, when we were first riven from the wider network, the vast majority of our boron systems remained connected between themselves. Isolated from external threats, we commenced a new age of reflection and scientific endeavor. And while this period of peace brought the wealth of Kingdom End to fabulous new heights, we were not complacent. Resources were stockpiled throughout the Queendom, a precautionary measure. Oh, we thought we were prepared. Yet in truth, we were far from it. We Boron are inherently connected to each other, you see? We thrive on a collective sort of innate affinity. Once that connection was severed, each system found itself in complete isolation. Things fell apart quite quickly, I'm afraid to say. Productivity collapsed catastrophically. Stockpiles were depleted far more rapidly than anticipated, and there was no way to replenish them. After years of disarray, Great Reef finally reconnected with barren shores. Later, it was joined by several other systems. The provinces adrift were founded, but by then the damage was done. We still lacked crucial resources. I contend that it was the collective psychological toll of the severance that caused this, more so than the evident logistical challenges posed by the shutdown. I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron, you see. We Boron converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just mere words. There was so much to communicate, so much to cogitate upon, yet the words failed to convey my meaning. You must imagine it like painting an ocean, yet having only a single shade of blue with which to do so. You are correct, of course. There is no harm in reaching for common ground. I am embarrassed to say that our defensive capabilities are woefully inadequate. Ashamedly so. Our economy is so fractured, we struggle to construct anything larger, perhaps, than a frigate. We cannot even resource and operate a full-scale shipyard. For half a century of isolation, we Boron have had little need for a comprehensive military. I fear that we are wholly unprepared for the myriad dangers lurking beyond the gate. And should word spread of the valuable equipment and facilities proposed by the Alliance of the Word, it might be akin to painting a target upon ourselves for any nefarious actors in the vicinity. One moment. I have, even now, received word of split incursions. If we had anything of value to loot, we would not be discussing skirmishes. They would descend upon us in hordes.
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Word thanks you for your support. You shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere.
The steward and I have had our differences in the past. I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display. Leader V and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just scared. Oh! You took note of that, did you? Time after time I approach Leader Wee for the resources to find our way back home, but he has come to the conclusion that efforts spent on this endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here. Out on the fringes, I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see, I do not like to draw too much attention to it, but I myself am the progeny of stranded minor royals. Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm. I think he is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation. Yes, fraught with danger, the provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Kark incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile. Pleasant travels.
Alright, off to the next one. not this one. There we go.
Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary. Why do you think I remain on this fool's dock? And who are you to tell me to calm myself? I appreciate your contributions to our mission, but do not forget that I remain your superior. I must clear my head of the fool's petulance before I return to my post. Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there is more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with Kingdom End would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing. Well, we are a scientific expedition, so our offensive options are rather limited in that regard. What we can do, however, is make assurances that any valuable equipment that is transported into Boron space will be well guarded, making it an unappealing target. Furthermore, I am prepared to place several scouts at his disposal, and to establish a network of satellites in watchful gaze. That will give the split cause to reconsider an incursion into the provinces. The situation with this steward does indeed seem resolvable, though I fear he wears my patience thin. Take this matter in hand. Go and see the fool. Perhaps you can change his mind. Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks. Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there is more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with Kingdom End would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
The silent one from our disappointing introduction. Well, this is an unexpectedly kind offer from the Alliance of the Word. I must admit that security assistance in these uncertain times would indeed be a welcome reassurance. Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. I must say how thoroughly reassured I am. And again, please accept my most profound apologies for our earlier miscommunication. Clearly, our values are in auspicious alignment. I am confident that you will ensure no harm befalls my charges. Please, do proceed with my blessing and my people's support for the success of your historic mission. With the gate in watchful gaze reactivated, to our knowledge only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation. Urgh. Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Cog. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
We are most grateful. You have been an exemplary host. Explorer, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May it serve you well.
Asp.
Investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment, and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate barren shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
And this is where I'm gonna call it for tonight. I need to get some sleep because it's 10:30 and I gotta get up at 4 a.m. So I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. I will probably be back tomorrow night to do more of this. And I will see you next time.